Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Day. Hope you guys having a good day. So we're here for a big game this afternoon, guys. We'll be watching around all the grounds, but we're going to be keeping an eye on this one. Big Yorkshire derby as Leeds take on Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship as the team's just getting underway. Just bear me a second, guys. Going to share the team news on the screen, and I will come to your comments very shortly, guys. Just bear with me. So the team's just underway as Leeds on the attack down that far side. Ball played into the box, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper. I thought we're done with the hay fever this year, guys, but it's still lingering. There we go. So, as I say, guys, we're underway. And we've got a flag up for offside already. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? That should be right. Couldn't hear myself then. How's it going, Dave? Dave, welcome to the show, mate. Dave saying, hi, guys. I'm sorry for my outburst the other day. I had some bad news regarding my health. Just so I know, I'm not well. I'm not well at all. Okay, Dave. Yeah, no worries. Well, I did kind of say that you might have just been having a bad day. I did kind of detect that, mate. So yeah, no problem, Dave. I'm sorry to hear that you've got some bad news with your health, mate. That's really, really, really not good to hear. I hope it's nothing too serious, mate. I hope it can be something that can be remedied. But thank you very much for that, Dave. Top man, thank you. Really nice of you to say, mate. Like I said, I thought you was just having a bad day, mate, and that's totally understandable. Life does chuck us some curveballs sometimes, mate. So keep your chin up. Hopefully, it's something that can be sorted. So yeah, my best wishes with you, Dave, and thank you very much for that, mate. Top man, nice of you to say. It's not a lot of people can do that sometimes, and yeah, that's top stuff, Dave. Like I say, I thought you was just, I did sense that you're just having a bad day. So yeah, totally understandable, Dave, and thank you very much for that, mate. Welcome to the show. Glasgow Rangers saying really sorry to hear that that horrible news, Dave. We are all thinking about you and praying for you. Absolutely well said, Glasgow Rangers. Top man, well said, mate. Top stuff. Absolutely well said, mate. Yeah, I will come to just read a couple of comments, guys, and I will come to the game. We're not got much going on at the minute. The goalkeeper just kicked the ball long as both sets of players challenging for it now on that far side. Ryan, how you doing, mate? Ryan saying, hey up, everyone. Come on, Barnsley and Leeds. Okay, Ryan, welcome to the show, mate. Always good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. And thanks for that, Ryan. Obviously, very proud Yorkshire football fan. So I know he's a Barnsley fan, but I'm sure he's also got one eye on this one with two Yorkshire clubs involved. So yeah, thank you for that, Ryan. Top man. Ben, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ben. Ben saying, sad to hear that, Dave. Absolutely well said, Ben. Yeah, definitely. Definitely sad to hear that. So thank you very much for that, Ben. And well said, mate. Yeah. Ryan saying, get better soon, Dave. Well said, guys. Absolutely well said. Thank you for that, Ben. Ryan and Glasgow Rangers, loving the positive vibes, guys. Top stuff. Thank you for that. And yeah, our best wishes are with Dave, definitely. Stevie saying, afternoon, guys and all. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you very much for making yourself available this afternoon, mate. Top stuff. Hope you're doing okay. And thanks for that, Stevie. Stevie also saying, really sorry to hear that, Dave. Best wishes to you. Absolutely. Top stuff, guys. Absolutely. Well said. So that's, as I say, I'm sure all our best wishes are with Dave. And hopefully it's something that the doctors can remedy. So yeah, we're all disappointed to hear that, definitely. So Dave saying thank you. Top stuff, Dave. Thank you, mate. Yeah, awesome. Positive vibes from you guys. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Dave's is this it's gone back. Sorry guys, my bad. What's going on here? My bad. Yep, it's repeated itself there. Ryan saying 1-0 to Blackpool against Wigan. Thanks, Ryan. So yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date as best I can. But yeah, thanks for the update, Ryan. And Stevie's saying, anyone got any score predictions? Yeah, drop your predictions in, guys. We're 5 minutes in, and it's a bit warm today. It's a bit close. I've been still suffering with the hay fever a bit today. I thought we were done with that now, with winter on its way. So we got the, excuse me, guys, we got the ball out on the far side, so a throw into Leeds. So Leeds now with the throw in as they knock the ball up the field, and it's gone straight back out of play. Almost on the halfway line. Yeah, it's a bit warm today, guys. Oh, that's better. Just putting the fan on. So throwing to Sheffield on that far side as they throw it long, and it's Leeds just see out of play there. So that'll be a goal kick to Leeds. So yeah, absolutely well said, Stevie. Let's have some score predictions, guys. Ryan saying 5-1 to Leeds, 2-1 to Barnsley. Thank you, Ryan. Well, if it's 5-1, we're in for a goal fest, aren't we, this afternoon? So we could be right, mate. Let's hope so. That we have a few goals. Although I'm not got no preference either way which way this game goes. As the ball comes in from that far side, Sheffield knock it towards goal, and the goalkeeper manages to gather that quite comfortably. But yeah, I hope you're right with the goals, Ryan. I hope we have a hat full of goals, mate. Fingers crossed. You're right about that. Glasgow Rangers saying Burnley 1, Spurs 0. Oh, thank you for that, mate. Top stuff. Appreciate the update. Well, we'll have a quick scout if there is any early goals going on. But thank you. Thank you for that, Glasgow Rangers. Let's just quickly have a look. So Sheffield, I missed the earlier kickoffs because I've been at work, but Sheffield, just seeing that Sheffield drew with Everton at dinner time. How did the other games get on? Millwall getting a draw away at Birmingham at dinner time, 1-1. Sunderland with a 5-1 win, 5-0 win against Southampton. Well, that's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? Not a surprise to see Sunderland winning, but just a surprise to see such a high-scoring game without reply from Southampton. Swansea lost 2-1 to Bristol City in the dinner time kickoff as well. So quite a few surprise results there in early kickoffs, guys. Blackpool have gone 1-0 up against Wigan. I think one of you guys did tell us that before. And Wycombe Wanderers 1-0 up against Northampton Town. So not too many goals just yet in the 3 o'clock kickoffs, guys. And as Glasgow Rangers said, Burnley gone 1-0 up against Tottenham. So both sets of players challenging for the ball on this near side as Sheffield managed to clear their lines, knocking the ball up the field. Davey saying, I'm going with 3-1 either way. Yeah, good shout, Dave. It could be that kind of game, mate. It could be that kind of day. Like you said, Dave, spot on there with it saying either way, because it's a derby game, isn't it? When it's a derby game, you can never properly call it. Because form and everything else goes out the window, doesn't it, when it's a derby? So we'll see. We'll see if Dave's right with that one. That's a good shout. Thanks for that, Dave. And Glasgow Rangers saying Crusaders 3-1. Low 3. Low Gill 1. Thank you for that, mate. Top stuff. Glasgow Rangers. Did they play earlier or they just kicked off now? Is it that score already from the 3 o'clock kickoff? What time did they kick off? Let's have a quick look. Oh, now Leeds on the attack as they come towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in and it's just wide of this near side post. Oh, that was a little bit of danger signs there for Sheffield. Sorry, guys, just bear me a second. Oh, we've got a lot of games here today, haven't we? So where are we? Right. So yeah, that's a score prediction. So still 0-0 with the Crusaders. So Glasgow Rangers there giving us a score prediction for his team, Crusaders, who just kicked off at 3 o'clock. So thanks for that, mate. I wasn't sure if that was a final score from an early kickoff or something, so I had to check it. But thank you, mate. Prediction, by the way, I should have read that. So yeah, thanks, Glasgow Rangers. My bad, mate. I wasn't sure if that was a prediction or it was an actual dinner time kickoff. So thanks for that, mate. So let's try and get into this game a bit, guys. We've got another throw-in on the far side. As this time it's for Sheffield, close to the halfway line. So this game really gives us end-to-end entertainment this afternoon. Excalibur, I think that's meant to say. Our apologies if I'm not reading your account name correctly, mate. But welcome to Football Fan Den. Good to have you with us, mate. Excalibur saying, I was in the stadium 22 years ago for Gala Leeds match, UEFA semi-final, and Leeds played in Championship now, so poor. Yeah, but it was partly because of the owners, right? Ownership problems at the time. I remember, you're right, mate. I remember Leeds years ago when they were playing regular in the Champions League. But unfortunately, one thing in football that's a problem to every club is if you don't have the right owners guiding the club, then you can quickly end up down in the lower leagues and scrapping to get back to somewhere where you feel you belong. So yeah. But thank you very much for that, Excalibur. And as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Great to have you with us, mate. And yes, disappointing to see Leeds, but I have confidence, mate. I have confidence that Leeds will get back to. They had a spell last year in the Premier League and the season before. It takes a bit of time to get yourself established back in there, but I think Leeds now have had some Premier League money invested into the club, so I think it's only a matter of time before they find their way back to the Premier League and eventually start actually establishing themselves as a Premier League club. I think it's only a matter of time, mate. Leeds are too big a club to be sat chilling out down there in the lower leagues. I think, like I said, I think it's just a matter of time. But you need things to click into place. But you could say that for quite a few clubs down there in the lower leagues. There's quite a few big clubs where down there in Championship, League One, that just need things to click into place for them to obviously progress and get back to where they feel they belong. But thank you for that, Excalibur. And as I say, mate, welcome to Fanden. Glasgow Rangers saying hi, Excalibur. Top stuff, mate. Awesome. What the hell's that? Sorry, guys, I pressed the wrong button.
Should you be me?
Is that better? It's got an echo now. That's better. Sorry, guys, I pressed the wrong button. My bad. I'll get the hang of it. The other one broke, guys, so it's a new one, the sound effects. So I've not quite had enough practice with it. So apologies there, guys. I pressed the wrong button. So yeah, but I'll get the hang of it once I've had it, used it a few times. Like I said, the other one broke. Bought another one. It barely lasted a year and it broke. So I had to buy another one, but it's slightly different variations where the buttons are. But I'll get the hang of it. So thank you for that, Glasgow Rangers. Top stuff, mate. Awesome positivity from you guys, as always. Love it. Love the positive vibes. Top stuff. Leeds now with the ball down that far side. Oh, they've got him behind here momentarily, but Sheffield quickly racing to get bodies back behind the ball. And they tried to clear their lines, but now Leeds have won it back on that far side as they play it in towards the edge of the box. Now Leeds coming into the box as Sheffield scrambling to try and get the ball away, and eventually it's deflected behind, and I think that's going to be a goal kick to Wednesday. So yeah, thanks for that, Glasgow Rangers. Excalibur saying, I hope you will come back stronger. Yeah, I think they will, mate. I think, like I say, if you're still meaning Leeds, I think they will. I think, like I say, there's quite a few clubs down there in the Championship that consider themselves Premier League or potential Premier League clubs. So like I said, I think Leeds definitely. It's a matter of time, mate. It's a matter of time before they actually get themselves properly established. It's a lot of things need to click into place into behind the scenes that we don't see, with the right people behind the scenes guiding the club. The right, as we keep saying about Manchester United, you know, if you don't have football people in charge, then you're not going to challenge and and do well, are you? And that's part of the reason why Man United are struggling. Biggest club in the world with the biggest fan community, but yet they're struggling like crazy to compete. Why? Because they've got the wrong owners. They haven't got football people in charge. They've got businessmen in charge. So I think we always have to, as football fans, we have to look at it like that. We have to, so we because it's best for your mental health, guys. It is the, like I say, we all emotionally attached to our clubs, but sometimes you have to mind yourself. That it is just a game, because otherwise, if you get allow it to get into your head too much, it can affect your mental health, and that's not good, guys. Not in this day and age, anyway, with the amount of stuff that we have going on that already tried to challenge our mental health. So, yeah, thank you for that, Excalibur. And as I say, mate, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Excalibur also saying we love Harry Kewell. He is our common hero. Thank you for that, mate. Yeah, did I don't know, did Leeds actually do any business yesterday, guys? You can let me know. Anybody? I were covering so much yesterday, so many clubs, reading so many players. I couldn't keep track of absolutely every club, but I didn't notice Leeds do any business yesterday. Did any of you guys notice Leeds do any business yesterday, or even Sheffield for that matter? Did Sheffield Wednesday do any late business yesterday that I missed? Let me know, guys, if you saw anything yesterday on deadline day for either of these clubs. Like I said, I didn't really can't remember any particular business catching my eye. But if you guys did, please do let me know. Thank you very much for that, Excalibur. Glasgow Rangers saying, have to go now. Have to say, I agree with Dave. 3-1 to Leeds. Guys, smash that like button. Thank you very much, Glasgow Rangers. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positivity. Yeah, sorry you have to go, mate. But maybe catch you later on sometime over the weekend. But yeah, thank you very much, Glasgow Rangers. Always a pleasure to have you involved, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well. And as I say, mate, maybe catch up with you later on in the weekend. So thank you, Glasgow Rangers. Always good to see you in the chat, mate. So we got Leeds on the attack as they come into the box now. And the ball, oh, that's gone behind, but that's going to be a corner. They came in from that far side, got the cross in, but it took a deflection. And I think the goalkeeper got a hand to it as well. And that's gone behind for a corner. So corner on the far side now for Leeds. Stevie saying thanks, GR. Absolutely nice one, Stevie. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit sniffly today. I've got another spell of the hay fever. I thought I were done with it. I can't believe we get almost in. Well, we are in September now, and I'm still getting hay fever symptoms. What's that all about? So not to worry. That's the mad climate we live in the UK here, don't we, guys? It's this time of year, the temperature's up and down. As corner taken short, now played into the box as Leeds take it towards the byline, trying to get a ball in across the box, and Sheffield managed to intercept it and clear their lines, knocking it up towards the halfway line as the Leeds goalkeeper comes out all the way out of his goal to intercept that. And now Leeds build again from the halfway line as they tried to play it forward down the middle. That's Wednesday just knocking it away. And it's gone beyond for goal kick. So goal kick to Wednesday as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Dave saying, Glasgow Rangers. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff, mate. Awesome positivity from you guys. Absolutely top stuff, guys. Thank you, Dave. Leeds now coming forward down that far side. Ball crossed into the box. Oh, no. How did that deflect? Well, it's gone behind. I didn't know how it's gone behind. Sorry, guys. The camera angle was deceiving me there. It's gone behind goal, but I just, like I said, the camera distance just, yeah, it's gone wide of the far post, but couldn't quite tell if it had gone wide post off or near post because the way it bounced behind the back of the net. So corner on the far side for Leeds. As we're just coming up to 18 minutes gone. You guys seeing any other results that are interesting, guys? I will check the results as we go through the game, but at this early stage, you guys can keep me involved if you're watching. Keep me up to date if you're watching any of the other games. As the ball comes in from the corner, it's cleared up the field, and now Leeds back with a possession. Leeds now build again from the halfway line as Sheffield come to press the ball. Now Leeds playing it down the middle as they try to work it out to the far side as Leeds challenge for the ball. Leeds still with the possession on that far side. As Wednesday trying to challenge to win the ball. And eventually it's gone out behind for another corner. So now Leeds with the corner, taken short as it played towards the byline. Ball crossed into the box and Sheffield managed to clear their line. This is like sorry, guys. My internet here is so I've got a Wednesday throw in on the far side. Sorry, guys, my channel was it was just buffering a bit there. So it's gone out on the far side for a throw in to Wednesday deep inside the Leeds half of the field. So nice one, Dave. Isaac Jones, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How you doing, mate? Isaac Jones saying, where are you watching this? Google it, mate. Just Google it. Wherever you are in the world, Google it, and I'm sure you'll find a stream or a company doing it. I pay out for a lot of channels, mate. So that's how I'm able to get quite a few games to help us build the Fan Den project. I pay out for quite a lot of channels, mate. So unless you're paying for the channels I'm paying for, you might not get it. So, but the best thing I'd say is Google it, mate. That's what I always tell people that come on and ask where the game is. Just Google it. Different, depends on where in the world you are, that what you're getting. So, thank you for that, Isaac Jones. And as I say, welcome to Fan Den. Although I think you're more interested in where the game's watched. But as I say, mate, just Google it. So, throwing on the far side for Wednesday. Ball comes into the box as it's headed away. And now the referee blows for a foul. So that's going to be a free kick for Leeds, just outside their own box. So Leeds now with the free kick on that side. I'm going to share some transfer news for you guys. It's only day after transfer deadline day, so I'm going to change the scroll along the bottom in case you guys missed anything. I can't tell you all the deals that went through, but I can certainly share some of the information I entered in yesterday. So let me just quickly show it on the screen. Like I say, this just get you guys might have seen some of these deals, but obviously with it being the day after deadline day, I'll just share some of it across the bottom. So there you go. Guys, remind me in 5 minutes. I'll change it. So there's some of us because did the first transfer window show last night. First time we've ever done it on the channel properly, and it went okay. Not the highest views, but it went well. It went well. You guys that came and got involved seemed to enjoy it, and it was something different. So yeah, if you guys remind me in 5 minutes, I'll change that because there is some other. But I just thought I'd put it along the bottom in case you guys missed some of yesterday's transfer news. So we've got another throw-in on this near side for Leeds, just in front of their own box, their own technical area. So Leeds now with the throw-in as they cross the field. Long crossfield ball out to that far side as both sets of players challenge for it, but Leeds managed to get it. But then a sloppy possession sees Sheffield win the ball back. Now Sheffield on the attack down that far side as Leeds try to press the ball, and that does force Sheffield to play it back towards the halfway line, but they're still in possession as now they cross the ball into the box with a long ball down the field, and it's an easy one that for the Leeds goalkeeper to get hold of. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Just watching the replay of that. The Sheffield Wednesday player there on that far side jumped that high that he's actually kicked as he's used his legs to get height. He's actually ended up like lashing his legs out to help him gain height, and he's ended up kicking the Leeds player right in the shoulder there. It wasn't intentional or nothing, but yeah, that looks like that could be quite painful as the Leeds player now on the pitch he's gone to ground, so we're going to have the medical staff, I think, check up on him. Yeah, we could just see. Oh, yeah, I think he's actually got the knee right in the shoulder. I'm just trying to work out which Leeds player this is. Let's hope he's going to be okay. He still looks in a bit of discomfort with it. So yeah, it's Patterson, the Patterson, the Sheffield player that's collided with him. So we're back underway as Leeds now with the possession, but let's hope he's going to be okay. Stevie saying, yeah, it was a good stream, Gaz. Thanks, Stevie. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Like I say, I enjoyed it. It was somewhat different, and we'll be trying to do more stuff like that in the future, where we mix it up a bit. We'll still be doing a lot of match watch alongs, but I do want to start mixing it up with some other show ideas as we continue to build the channel. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was somewhat different. Definitely do a lot of match watch along, so it was nice to do something different, and it also gave me a chance to have some good conversation with you guys, because obviously when I do the match watch alongs, trying to balance between talking about the game and obviously talking with you guys. So shows like that, definitely want to do a bit more of that kind of stuff in the future, because as I say, one thing that's good about it, it gives me more time to talk to you guys about football away from watching games, because obviously, as I say, when we're doing match watch alongs, I always try to keep you guys informed in case you're not watching it. But yeah, I enjoyed it, Stevie. You're right, mate. It was a really good show, and I'm looking forward to doing something more like that very hopefully in the not too distant future. Both sets of players challenging for it now on this near side as Wednesday come away with it. Dave's saying it's been a pretty even game so far, in my view. It has, Dave. You're right, mate. Pretty end to end. Both teams evenly matched. It's derby, isn't it, Dave? You're right. I think that's what I said earlier, didn't I, about form going out the window? But you're right, Dave. Spot on with that, mate. It's a 50-50 game at the minute. It's who wants it the most, isn't it, mate? I think at the minute, who wants it the most? Who's going to rise to the occasion and grab the game by the scruff of the neck? I think we'll see it maybe spark into life in the second half. Maybe we'll have a cagey first half and it'll spark into life in the second half, possibly. So thanks for that, Dave. Well said, mate. As Leeds now coming forward down the middle. Sheffield trying to press the ball. Ball played out, excuse me, ball played out wide to this near side. As eventually Leeds play it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Sheffield come across to press the ball. Now Leeds coming forward as they play it out wide to that far side. now coming up into the Sheffield half of the field as they come forward towards the byline. Sheffield coming across to challenge for it, but Leeds still managing to keep possession as eventually the Leeds player on that far side has gone to ground and the referee has given a foul. Yeah, he's having a bit of a rough ride. I think that's the same Leeds player that got injured earlier on with a shoulder, with a challenge on his shoulder. I need to. Sorry, guys. I watch so much football, I can't remember every player's name. But obviously, the more I watch games, the more I get to know more players from other clubs. But yeah, he looks like a good player, to be honest. Very hungry, got full of speed. What's he called? Ganotto. Yeah, quite impressed with him. I've not seen an awful lot of him. Did he play for Leeds in the Premier League? The name rings a bell, but I'm not remembering him wholeheartedly, if you guys know what I mean. Cross comes in from the free kick as it's cleared away up the field. Now Leeds with the possession on that far side as they now play it into the centre circle. But yeah, if you guys know anything about that player, Ganotto, I think he's called, playing on the left-hand side of Leeds formation. If you guys know much about him, let me know, because I don't know an awful lot about him, but he certainly caught my eye in this first 30 minutes. One, for the challenge, but also because he does seem to be tacking down that far side at pace when he gets possession. Leeds now keeping Wednesday boxed into their own half as they try to work through the press. Really scrappy challenges going in occasionally here as now Leeds try to bombard themselves through that press, as eventually the ball is deflected back to the goalkeeper, and that will relieve the pressure for Wednesday. Goalkeeper throws the ball out wide to that far side. I hope you're not right, Dave. Dave, please don't jinx it, mate. Please. No, I hope you're not right, mate. Sorry, I'm laughing because he's got a good point. It has got 0-0 written all over it, but I hope it doesn't. End 0-0. Let's hope we do have some goals to enjoy. But Dave definitely showing his football knowledge there with that comment, because the way the game's going at the minute is spot on. We got a Leeds player down on the pitch midway inside the Wednesday half as boos go around the ground as Sheffield now do kick it out of play. Wednesday not happy to stop play there. So it was a sliding challenge from Bannon that's basically took out the Leeds player. Leeds player was already under pressure from another Wednesday player, but it's Bannon that came in with a sliding challenge, and yeah, he's back to his feet now as the players just taking advantage of the breaking players. They come across to the touchline for a water break. So yeah, I hope you're not right, Dave. I hope not, mate. But I can certainly see your logic. Stevie's saying it does, Dave, or someone going to get a smash and a grab. Yeah, that's absolutely, Stevie. Yeah, it could be that. It could exactly be that. It could be, as Dave said, 0-0, and then we could end up with a late goal with somebody smashing, grabbing it right in the last 5 minutes or something. So yeah, look at that. Dave and Stevie showing their football knowledge, recognizing in 30 minutes just how the pattern of the game is going. Top stuff, guys. So we're waiting to get the game back underway as we're just coming up towards 33 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. And I think it's going to be a throw-in on this near side to Leeds. But in sportsmanship, they should throw it back to Wednesday, as it was Wednesday that kicked it out of play. Yeah, and they have done that. Good sporting conduct there. That's what we like to see. Good sportsmanship. So now Wednesday get us back underway as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long out to that far side. And it's knocked out of play for a throw-in. just inside the Leeds half of the field. So throwing quick, taken quickly for Wednesday. As now Wednesday play it back to their defensive line. Now Wednesday with a long ball out to that far side as they try to play it forward, but it's cut out by Leeds, and eventually it's deflected out for another throw-in on the far side, midway inside the Leeds half of the field. So we're not getting a lot. Let's have a quick look what's going on around the grounds, guys. While we wait. Oh, the throwing comes in, and now the ball whipped out to this near side as another challenge comes in, and the ball deflected out for a throw to Leeds. Leeds take it quickly, and now another challenge comes in as the fans make their frustration known with the challenges going in. But it is a derby. You're going to have these kind of challenges. So let's have a quick look what's going on, guys. Just to let you know with updates. So yeah, Wednesday player there getting booked by the ref. Delgado with the yellow card from the referee. So, guys, just to give you a quick update on games around the grounds. Currently in the Premier League, it's Brentford 1, Bournemouth 1, Burnley 1, Tottenham 1, Chelsea 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Manchester City 1, Fulham 1, Brighton and Newcastle, as I'm sure you guys are aware, kicking off at 5:30. In the Scottish Premiership, it's currently Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 0, Livingston 0, St Mirren 0, St Johnstone 0, Dundee 1. That's interesting. Dundee with the lead in that one. In the English Championship, guys, currently Coventry 0, Watford 1, Ipswich 0, Cardiff 1, Leeds 0, Sheffield 0, as we know, Leicester 0, Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0, Plymouth 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Sorry, guys, can't help but laugh at that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Plymouth anyway, but just can't say as a Bolton fan, it's not nice to see Blackburn losing. Rotherham United 1, Norwich City 0, Stoke City 0, Preston 0, West Brom 0, Huddersfield Town 1, League 1, Blackpool 1, Wigan 0, Bolton 0, Derby County 1, so my team losing at the moment, Bristol Rovers 0, Lincoln City 0, Burton Albion 0, Exeter City 0, Carlisle United 0, Shrewsbury Town 0, Charlton Athletic 0, Fleetwood Town 1, Cheltenham Town 0, Barnsley 0, Leyton Orient 0, Stevenage 1, Northampton Town 0, Wycombe Wanderers 1, Oxford United 0, Port Vale 0, Portsmouth 1, Peterborough United 1. So yeah, we'll go around League 2 at half-time, guys. We'll do League 2 at half-time. And just to quickly let you guys know what's going on in the Scottish Championship as well. Arbroath 1, Ayr United 0, Dundee United 1, Adrian's 0, Greenock Morton 1, Partick Thistle 1, Inverness Cally Thistle 1, Dunfermline 0, and Wraith Rovers 1, Queen's Park 0. So as I say, guys, we'll go around all the other lower league games at half-time. But that brings you up to date with all the high-profile leagues, guys. So ball kicked long down that far side as both sets of players challenging for it. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. And if you have already, thank you very much. So Leeds now with the possession midway inside their own half as they try to play it forward. Sheffield pressing the ball from the front. As now Leeds just probing their formation as they now eventually play it out wide to that far side. Leeds forced to come back to the halfway line though, under pressure from Wednesday as now Leeds switch to play out to this near side. As Wednesday quickly shuffle players across. Now Leeds cut back inside as they now try to probe down the centre, looking to get in behind as they now do. Ball comes into the box and a shot got off there, but a good save by the goalkeeper as the ball deflects away out to this near side, and eventually Sheffield knock the ball up the field, but Leeds pick up the possession again as eventually It's challenged and goes out for a throw-in on this near side, midway inside the Wednesday half of the field. So thanks for that, Stevie. Let's quickly change that for you guys as well while I remember, in case you guys don't. As I say, just going to share a bit of the transfer news along the bottom. There we go. They changed it, so read that if you guys have missed it. Just changed it, so there's a new bit of info on the bottom there for you guys. So now both sets of players challenging for it on that far side, and now the referee's given a foul. So that's going to be a free kick to Wednesday. So we're coming up towards 40 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Now the ball kicked long down the field as Leeds intercept it. Now they knock it back up the other end as Leeds with the possession now on the halfway line. Played out wide to that far side as now Leeds coming forward. They've got in behind the Wednesday defence as they take it towards the byline. Collision of players, but Leeds still coming as the ball crossed into the box and the goalkeeper manages to gather that quite comfortably. But Leeds clearly showing that they're liking to come right towards the byline on that far side and then try and cut the ball right across the face of goal. But I think the goalkeeper has clocked onto that now quite well as he keeps coming across to make the angle tighter for Leeds to get that cross and try and intercept it. So now the ball kicked long down the field as now Wednesday coming forward towards the edge of the Leeds box as they forced to play it into the middle as Leeds challenge for it. Now Wednesday managed to keep the ball as they play it out wide to this near side. Cross comes into the box. It's deep as it's knocked behind. I think that took a deflection, but the referee has not acknowledged it, and that will be a goal kick to Leeds. So big game later, guys, in the Premier League. Brighton v Newcastle. What are you guys thinking that's going to be like? I'm think a lot of fans are going to be interested in that game with both of those clubs on the up at the minute. Both Newcastle and Brighton having a really good season last season. Kind of on a, how would you put it? They're kind of on the crest of a wave at the minute, aren't they? With really good vibes. So that's going to be a really tasty game later on. I'm sure a lot of fans will be interested in that. But you guys, what do you guys think? You think it's going to be a tasty game, or do you think it might be an easy victory for one team or the other? As Leeds now coming forward into the box, and he's unable to get the opportunity. He's pushed out wide by Leeds, tries to get the shot off, and it hits the side netting. Sorry, pushed out wide by Sheffield. My bad, guys. So yeah, just hit the side netting. So that will be a goal kick. Stevie saying, yes, should be a good game. That unsure who to root for, wanting both clubs to do well this season. Thanks for that, Stevie. Yeah, mate, you're right. I think it is a difficult one to call. I'm so looking forward to seeing both Newcastle and Brighton playing in Europe. That I'm definitely looking forward to. It's going to be some really interesting games as they play in Europe. And they may cause. I always love it when new clubs come into Europe when they've not been in it for a while or never been in it, like Brighton, for example, their first adventure. You've got nothing to lose, and that's when you could take some of these European clubs that have got a lot more experience. You can take them by surprise. So let's hope Brighton and Newcastle are going to cause some major shocks in Europe. So we've got a corner on the far side for Wednesday. as the corner taken short. Now the cross does come into the box as it goes past everybody and out to this near side. Wednesday picking up the possession again. As now Wednesday trying to get another cross into the box. As Leeds pressing the ball. And Wednesday now with another cross from this near side. Ball comes into the box, headed away again by Leeds. As challenge comes in, and now we've got a Leeds player. It wasn't intentional, but I think it just took a bit of a knock from that challenge. Stevie saying felt a bit sorry for Newcastle. They got a hard group. They have, mate. They have. But I think, like I said, a lot of people have said that to me on social media that they think that Newcastle got a bit of a rough ride in the draw. But I think they might rise to the challenge, to be fair, mate. I really do. I think they may really rise to the challenge. I think they'll embrace the fact of taking on some of the most well-known clubs in Europe. So I think it might pay off. Like I say, a lot of fans have said the similar thing, Stevie, to be fair, mate. But I think that kind of group could be what brings the best out of Newcastle this season. Once they've been in it a bit longer, then it could be a different story. But it's new, it's fresh. They're just going to enjoy the ride, and they've got nothing to lose. So I think they'll just love to test themselves against some of the clubs they've been drawn against in that group. So we've got 2 minutes added on, guys, at the end of this first half. As now Leeds play the ball back to the goalkeeper. Ball played out wide to that far side. It's now Leeds with the possession on that far side as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. And Wednesday coming to press the ball, but Leeds still with a possession as they come forward now. Playing it up towards the halfway line. Now coming forward down the middle as they try to work through that congested midfield of Wednesdays. And they play it forward, but Wednesday knock it away back up the field. And now Leeds pick up the pieces just inside their own half. So now Leeds just playing it out wide to that far side as Wednesday come across to press the ball. Now Leeds with a long crossfield ball out to this near side as Sheffield knock it away, clearing it up the field. And eventually, as both sets of players challenge for it on this near side, it's gone out for a throw into Wednesday midway inside the Leeds half. Leeds coming to press the ball as Wednesday quickly take the throw in. Now Wednesday play it all the way back to their defensive line as they work it out to that far side. Now a long ball forward as it's cut out by Leeds and they play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up towards the centre circle as both sets of players challenge for it. Now Leeds get possession. But yeah, I think Dave's right. It's definitely looking like a 0-0 so far, isn't it, guys? As the referee blows the halftime whistle, and at halftime it is 0-0, guys. So let's quickly go and have a look at the match stats and keep comments coming, guys. Drop your comments in. I will come to comments very shortly. So just bear with me a second. So just bear with me a second, guys. As I'm going to share on screen with you guys a halftime match starts. Don't forget, guys, as I say, keep your comments coming. I will come to the comments shortly if you guys feel you have anything to say. So let's quickly bring up the match stats so you guys can see it. Should be coming on your screen now. And I will read it out to you guys in case you're listening in on a small device. So here's how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 5 for Leeds, 3 for Wednesday. Shots on target, 2 for Leeds, 1 for Wednesday. Possession, 67% for Leeds, 33% for Wednesday. Passes, 261 for Leeds, 127 for Wednesday. Pass accuracy, 85% for Leeds, 70% for Wednesday. Fouls, 4 against Leeds, 4 against Wednesday. Yellow cards, none against Leeds, 1 against Wednesday. Red cards, none, thankfully. Offsides, just 1 against, 1 against Leeds, 4 against Wednesday. My bad, guys. So, yeah. And corners, 2 for Leeds, 2 for Wednesday. So, quite closely matched first half. Apart from maybe the possession stats that indicate that Leeds have just had slightly better of the possession, which is right. But overall, I think as the game's gone on, Wednesday have grown into it a bit more. So we may see the possession stats even up a little bit more in the second half. But then again, we could see it completely go Leeds' way. It all depends. As we was discussing, Stevie, Dave, and myself earlier. It's the question is it going to be a 0-0, and who's going to grab the game by the scruff of the neck, maybe late on, and grab a winner? So yeah, I'll leave that on the screen for you guys to see and analyze at your own pace. As I said, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be appreciated, and drop your comments in the chat. Would love to hear from you. So let's quickly have a look around the grounds, how the games have gone at half time, guys. So in the Premier League, with the dinner time kickoff, guys, Sheffield United got a 2-2 draw with Everton. That was the dinner time kickoff in the Premier League. Brentford drawing 1-1 with Bournemouth at half time. Burnley 1, Tottenham 2, Chelsea 0, Nottingham Forest 0. Manchester City 2, Fulham 1. All those half-time results. And as I said, Brighton v Newcastle kicking off at 5:30 later. Scottish Premiership half-time results. Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 0, Livingston 0, St Mirren 0, and St Johnstone 0, Dundee 1. In the English Championship, it's currently the dinner time kickoffs. It finished Birmingham City 1, Millwall 1. Sunderland 5, Southampton 0, Swansea City 1, Bristol City 2. The 3 o'clock kickoffs, which are all half time now, guys, are as follows. Coventry City 1, Watford 1, Ipswich Town 0, Cardiff City 1, Leeds United 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leicester City 0, Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 0, Queen's Park Rangers 1, Plymouth Argyle 1, Blackburn Rovers 0, Rotherham United 2, Norwich City 0, Stoke City 0, Preston North End 0, West Bromwich Albion 0, Huddersfield Town 1, League 1, Blackpool 1, Wigan 0, Bolton 1, Derby County 1. Awesome, come on Bolton. Bristol Rovers 0, Lincoln City 0, Burton Albion 0, Exeter City 0, Carlisle United 0, Shrewsbury Town 0, Charlton Athletic 1, Fleetwood Town 1, Cheltenham Town, Cheltenham Town 0, Barnsley 1, Barnsley 0, Leyton Orient 0, Stevenage 2, Northampton Town 0, Wycombe Wanderers 1, Oxford United 0, Port Vale 0, Portsmouth 2, Peterborough United 1. English League 2, dinner time kickoff finished Tranmere Rovers 0, Wrexham 1. 3 o'clock kickoffs are as follows. Crewe Alexander 0, Milton Keynes Dons 1, Doncaster Rovers 0, Swindon Town 0, Grimsby Town 2, Gillingham 0, Harrogate Town 0, Barrow 1, Mansfield Town 0, Bradford City 0, Morecambe 1, Salford City 0, Newport County 1, AFC Bournemouth 2, Notts County 1, Accrington Stanley 1, Stockport County 2, Crawley Town 1, Sutton United 0, Forest Green Rovers 0, Walsall 0, Colchester United 0. So there you go. That's all League 2 results in English League 2. So let's quickly go to the Scottish Championship, guys. At half-time, it's currently Arbroath 1, Ayr United 1, Dundee United 1, Adrian's 0, Greenock Morton 1, Partick Thistle 1, Inverness Cally Thistle 1, Dunfermline 0, and Wraith Rovers 1, Queen's Park 0. In Scottish League 1, Alloa Athletic 1, Cove Rangers 0, Edinburgh City 0, Falkirk 1, Kelly Hearts 0, Annan Athletic 0, Queen of the South 0, Montrose 2, Stirling Albion 1, Hamilton Academic 2. In Scottish League 2, Bonnie Ridge Rose 2, Elgin City 0, Clyde 0, Forfar Athletic 0, Dumbarton 0, East Fife 0, Stranraer 2, Peterhead 0, the Spartans 0, and Stanhousemuir 0. Loads of games going on in the lower leagues, guys, in the FA Cup qualifiers, as all the non-league clubs taking part in that. Loads of games going on there, guys, but we're not getting any results as of yet. Let's have a look. Where are we at now? So, loads of games going on in the Scottish Cup qualifiers as well in Scotland. So, big games today going on for the English and Scottish Cups. For the lower leagues to qualify. So let's have a look. Where are we? So into the Welsh Premiership, guys. Half-time results. These games actually into the second half. It's currently Ballytown 2, Penny Bont 1, Colwyn Bay 0, Haverford West County 0. Sorry, guys, couldn't get that out then. Pride United 1, Barrytown United 0. In the Northern Irish Premiership, it is currently Coleraine 0, Linfield 1, Crusaders 0, Ludgall 0, and Glenvon 1, Ballymere United 0, Glentown 0, Cliftonville 0, and Larne 3, Newry City AFC 0. So I think that brings you guys bang up to date with all the games around the UK, with the exception of the English FA Cup qualifiers and the Scottish FA Cup qualifiers, which, as I say, guys, we're not getting any results for that. Let's have a quick look. Just to let you guys know, if you're interested in what's going on around Europe, I can just let you know, guys, 39 minutes in, and Real Madrid are currently 1-0 down to Getafe in Spain. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but I certainly love to see Real Madrid losing anyway. So, yeah. And any more surprises? I can't see any more surprises in Europe at the moment. Yeah, that looks to be the only shock result at the moment in Europe. So there you go, guys. Go back to the chat. Sorry, just shutting that window. Too much noise coming from outside. Don't want it interfering. So let's go to the chat and see what you guys are saying. So thanks for that, Stevie. How's it going, Joey? Joey saying, hi, guys. How you doing? I'm good, mate. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking, Joey. How you doing, mate? Hope you've had having a good weekend. I think you missed our show last night. We did something a bit different yesterday, Joey. I don't know if you saw it, mate, but yeah, just starting to try and experiment with a little bit of other ideas, and did a couple of different shows yesterday. So yeah. Good to have you with us, Joey. I hope you're having a good weekend. The kids gone back to school yet, mate? Or they're still stressing you out. But thank you for that, Joey. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. And hope that you're having a good weekend. And Stevie saying, hi, Joey. Top stuff, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Awesome positivity from you guys. So we're waiting for the second half. What's going on here? What's going on there? So, Joey saying, sorry, mate, missed it. Was in the doghouse. Laugh out. Oh, what have you been up to, Joey? No, yeah, no worries, mate. As I always say, you guys come and get involved as and when you can, mate. I was just telling you, in case you missed it, obviously, just want you guys to see that trying to, as we continue to build the channel, I'm going to start trying to test other ideas and see what works, see what you guys like. But yeah, no worries, Joey. No worries, mate. I hope you're not in the doghouse too much, mate. What have you been up to? So Dan's like, Joey's in trouble with the missus. I reckon maybe Joey didn't have tea ready on his cooking night or something like that. I don't know. We're interested. You've grabbed the curiosity now, Joey. What have you been up to? Oh, sorry, guys. Itchy back. It's the only problem with this studio. Sometimes it's nice and cool, and sometimes it's a bit too warm in here. So yeah. So let's hope we're in for more activity in front of goal in the second half, guys. As it's been a good first half, but very cagey. Lots of scrappy challenges, lots of throw-ins as well, which is that's not uncommon at the championship level. But yeah, both of these teams more than capable of creating a lot more. Creating a lot more in front of goals. So hopefully, as the second half goes on, they will. I think I need to get an earpiece that stays in my ear. That's annoying, that earpiece. It's always falling out. I've tried to trap it now with my earphones. Hopefully that works better. So Joey is saying she's not happy because being confirmed I'm being relocated again for work. So I'm off to Belgium for 8 to 12 months. Oh, mate, that's 8 to 12 months. What, if you don't mind me asking, Joey, what is it you do, mate? 8 to 12 months, that's a long time to be away from your family when you've got youngsters. So yeah, I can understand why she's frustrated with that, mate. I can understand that. 8 to 12 months, and you don't come back at all in that 8 to 12 months. Surely you must come back home for weekends or something like that, Joey. But yeah, let me know if you don't mind, Joe. What is it you do for a job that demands you to travel to Belgium for 8 to 12 months? That's quite a long period of time. So we're just waiting for the players to come out for the second half, guys. So teams back on the field as we should be underway very shortly. Joey's saying, engineer, mate. Been working in London for 7 months, but been easy to travel home. Yeah, absolutely, Joey. That certainly makes sense, mate. That obviously, if you're in London, you can't commute home. But yeah, that 8 months, mate. That's hard on the family and on you, mate. That's a long time. So, if you don't mind asking, Joey, do you get home in that 8 to 12 months? Do you actually have to stay in Belgium for the whole 8 to 12 months? Surely they must let you. They must allow you to come home for I don't know, maybe a long weekend at some point during that 8 to 12 months. That's crazy. How can any company expect you to be that away from home for that long, especially if you've got kiddies? That's crazy. But you must be very good at it, Joey, though. Whatever it is you're doing as an engineer, you must be very good at it, mate, for them to demand you to leave the country for 8 to 12 months. So, yeah, I'm presuming, as I said, I'm presuming you must be good at it, mate. Definitely, as I say. So we're back underway, guys, as Leeds get us underway. Let me quickly just share the team news back on the screen. As you guys can see the formation if you've missed it. So there we go, guys. So yeah, Joey, that's well, I hope they pay you well, that's for sure, mate. I definitely hope they pay you well if they're expecting that. My mate's got a job like that. My mate's got he's not as intense as yours, but one of my very close pals has got a job that is very, very demanding and demands that he spends a lot of time away from home. It's not where he's spending loads of nights away from home, but it's long hours traveling all over the UK. He works. He has to travel all the way up to Scotland sometimes for work, then sometimes down south, but also over to Yorkshire. He travels all over the place, and it means long hours. So even though he does get to go home at night, sometimes he's just that shattered out that it feels like he's, constantly working because it just literally gets home. And I'm sure you have the same feeling as well, Joey, sometimes getting home and just flopping out on the couch through all the long hours driving, especially if you've been commuting back and forth from London for your job. So, yeah. But thanks for that, Joey. Hopefully you do get some time at home during that long period. Minnie, how you doing, mate? Minnie Mo saying afternoon all. Bit all over time. Bit of overtime at work today. Finally finished. Well, thank you very much for dropping in, Minnie. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. And hope you've not been working too hard. But yeah, absolutely banging a bit of overtime with the Christmas on the way. It's that time of year now, isn't it, where we're all trying to get a little bit extra work, thinking about Christmas creeping closer. So yeah, thank you for that, Minnie. And as I say, mate, hope you haven't been working too hard. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. So Leeds on the attack now as they come forward down this near side. Nat, how you doing, mate? Nat saying good afternoon, everyone. How you good afternoon, Nat. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Always a pleasure to see you. And Nat, as sure, is watching this game with great interest as he is a Wednesday fan. Leeds on the edge of the box there, getting a shot in, but it's gone over the top of the crossbar, and that will be a goal kick to Wednesday. So yeah, thanks for that, Nat. Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show, and also Minute as well. Joey saying, yeah, be able to come home within the 12 months. I get all weekends and will get 5 times 2 weeks. Well, at least that's something, but I can understand why your missus is a bit frustrated, mate, because that's a long time for you to be away from home, and obviously I'm sure she needs your support with raising the kids, especially with a challenging youngsters that sometimes it does help, doesn't it, to have a little bit of guidance from both parents. But yeah, I'm sure you'll be on a phone call ready to let your presence be known, even though you're not there. So yeah, but challenging stuff. Sorry to hear that, Joey, but hope they play you well, mate. Hope they pay you well. Definitely, it should. Any company expecting you to spend that kind of time away from home should pay you well. So hope they don't. Obviously, I'm not interested in what money you get. That's your business. But I'm just saying, if they're expecting you to spend a lot of time away at home from your family and you've got young kids, they should pay you accordingly for that. Hopefully, they do. Thanks for that, Joey. Appreciate you letting me know, mate. Good stuff. Minimo saying, Dave, another goal for Nesbitt today. Thanks, Minute. Yes, you guys play tomorrow, don't you, Hips? Tomorrow, because obviously you've been playing in Europe, so your game tomorrow. What you feeling, Minnie? You feeling more positive tomorrow? You guys really need to get some wins under your belt now, don't you, in the league? Noticed still no manager for you guys. What's going on, Minnie? What's the latest? Can you let me know? Do you know? Have you heard anything fresh about the manager situation? I know I was reading about it yesterday, and one of the managers linked with a job called himself out, and he ruled himself out, should I say? But yeah, let us know, minute, any news about Hibs and the manager situation. Ball played out wide to this near side as now Leeds coming forward, but they've been caught offside there, and that will be a free kick to Wednesday. Nat saying, I'm well. Good to hear, Nat. Good to hear. Thank you, mate. And great to have you with us. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Really would be appreciated. And if you have already, thank you very much, guys. So, yeah, good to hear, Nat. Thanks for that, mate. And good to have you with us. Minimo saying, hi, Nat. Top stuff, guys. Awesome. And Minnie also saying, Joey, how are you? Top stuff, Minnie. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes. And also Joey as well. Top stuff. So thank you, guys. Awesome. So we've got another free kick on the far side as coming together of players there. Just the Wednesday player intercepted it. Challenge came from behind from Leeds. And that's going to be a free kick for Wednesday out towards that far side. Ooh, probably about 35 yards from goal, maybe slightly further out, slightly out to that far side. As Barry Bannon standing over it. And now ball crossed into the box. It's deep as both sets of players challenging for it, and they've had a clash of heads there. As eventually the ball launched up the field and bounces out on that far side for a throw-in. Sorry, guys, I don't know what I'm couldn't seem to swallow then. Sorry about that. So thanks, Joey. Minimo saying Leeds really need to win this. Do you think? I think both need it, Minnie, to be fair, mate. I think Wednesday, obviously, they've not had a great start to the start of the season. They're newly promoted. So they're going to want to try and get points on the board to obviously give themselves a chance of staying up. So I think both teams will be looking to say, thinking they need it, mate, to be fair, Minnie. But yeah, good shout. I think Leeds need it for different reasons, don't they? Leeds need the 3 points to keep them, get them pushing up the league and challenging at the top. And Wednesday need the points to obviously try and get themselves established in the championship with them being newly promoted this season. So I think you're right, Minnie, but I think both equally Sheffield can also claim that they need the points as well, can't they, mate? But thank you for that, Minnie. Top stuff. As Leeds now playing out from the back, they play it out wide to this near side. Wednesday coming across to challenge for it. As Leeds just play it back to the goalkeeper now. So now ball played down the middle by Leeds as they work it out to this near side. Now coming forward as they come towards the edge of the Leeds box. Ball crossed in as Leeds managed to keep the possession under pressure from Wednesday. Wednesday knocking away momentarily, but Leeds reclaiming it as eventually it's also knocked away again out to this near side as both sets of players challenging for it. And it's Wednesday that come away with it. Now Wednesday chipping it forward up to the halfway line as they intercept it, but under pressure, and the referee blows for a foul. So it's going to be a free kick to Wednesday on the halfway line, right out on this near side. Minimo is saying, is Glenn Camaro playing for Leeds today? I don't know, Mini, to be honest. No, I'm not seeing him on the team sheet, Mini. I'm not seeing him on the team news there. Oh. Well, it's refreshing. I'll have a look again in a minute. Sorry, it's refreshing, Mini. I'll have another look at. I couldn't see him then when I had a quick glance over it. Now Leeds with the possession as they come forward with the ball, knocking the ball out wide to that far side. Now ball crossed into the Wednesday box. It's deep and it's too deep, and I think it's just bounced out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Wednesday. So we're going to have a goal kick. Sorry, guys, just sort this out. I'm trying to see if. Just have a look. Oh, now Leeds on the attack as they come forward. Down the middle, the goalkeeper comes in, comes out as Leeds come racing into the box, and it's ricocheted away or deflected away out to this near side. But good spell of play at the moment for Leeds, as the goalkeeper did really well there to come out and close the angle for Wednesday to keep Sheffield out, and it's deflected away, and that's going to be a corner on this near side for Leeds. Leeds take it short as they now work it out towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away out to this near side as both sets of players challenge for it. Leeds just about keeping it in as it almost went out of play. Now Leeds play it back into the centre as eventually they knock it back out wide to this near side. Now a cross comes in. It's deep, headed down, and it deflects over the bar, and that will be a goal kick to Wednesday. But yeah, Leeds trying to turn the screw. So I think he's on the subs bench, Mini. Glenn Kamara, number 8 there. I think he's on the subs bench, Mini, to be fair. I can't see him in the team lineup, but I can see him in the list of players. Having a look. No. Yeah, I think he's a sub, mate. I think he's a sub, Mini. So yeah, thanks for that, Mini. Now both sets of players challenge for us. Now Wednesday with the ball down the middle. They come racing into the box. Goalkeeper comes out, closes the angle, makes the save as the ball deflects away. Now both sets of players challenging for it on this near side as eventually the referee blows the whistle for a foul. But that was quick then. Leeds with the momentum and Wednesday managed to win the ball back and quickly turn defence into attack. With a ball straight down through the centre backs and getting in behind, but the Leeds goalkeeper reading it really well as he came out to close the angle. And I think Dave's right. The longer this goes on, Dave is right in it. It's looking like a 0-0 written all over it. I think Dave has jinxed us today. So thanks for that, Mini. Joey saying, is he just been sold from Rangers? I think he did. But he'd probably be on the bench one. They won't stick him in straight away. I don't know, mate. My head's still confused from all that. I'm trying to process it this morning while I was at work. I read so many players yesterday. My head felt like a player encyclopedia that was all jumbled up. That's what my head felt like yesterday, doing all that for just a 2-hour stream. The preparation for it was unbelievable. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It was good to do something different. But thanks for that, Joey. So both sets of players now challenging for the ball on this near side. Leeds coming away with it as they play it back to their centre backs. Now Leeds pushing up towards the halfway line as they play it out wide to that far side. Wednesday coming across to press the ball as Leeds play it back into the centre circle. Minimo saying Forest 1, Chelsea 0. Oops. Oh, thank you for that, Minute. Yeah, that's well, I kind of, as I saw that at half time and seeing that it was still 0-0, I thought, hey up, there could be an upset here. So yeah, thanks for that, Minute. I think, was there another game? What other game did I spot? Oh yeah, Real Madrid are losing as well, aren't they? They're losing. I don't know if they're still losing, but I know when I looked before, they was losing 1-0. I think it was Ghent. I think it was. So yeah, I'd be happy to see them lose. So yeah, they need a massive piece of humble pie, in my opinion. But thank you for the update, Minute. So we just got a stoppage here, breaking play, and so the goalkeeper about to get us back underway as he kicks the ball long now up the field. Now Wednesday with the possession and say pick it up. Now playing it out wide to that far side as now they cross the ball into the box towards the back post and almost getting on the end of that there as that was a really good delivery, in fairness, right towards the back post. And it was actually headed on. We couldn't see that at full speed. It was actually headed on. And if he could have got that under control, it would have just been a tap-in. But he was stretching all the time to reach it. And as I say, that released the pressure for Leeds. Leeds have now won a free kick from the restart further up the field, as they tried to play out from the back, and they were pulled down, and that will be a free kick for Leeds midway inside their own half, quite central. Joey saying, laugh out loud, go on Forest. Thanks, Joey. Yeah, it would be a shock that, wouldn't it? Minimo saying, poor Chelsea. I think that would be the result of the day if it happened, wouldn't it? Mini saying, nah, he's not in the team. Gaz must have just signed. Yeah, I think he did, didn't he, Mini? My bad, mate. Sorry, like I say, my head's still. I've been at work. I worked late. I did the stream last night. I've been at work this morning, so I've not had a chance yet to process all the transfer news that I was working on yesterday. Still a bit jumbled up in my head, but thank you, Mini. That's why I was doing the transfer. Another good reason to do the transfer show yesterday, because it helps me learn more players from different clubs. It's just, I'm not great with remembering names anyway, me guys. I'm honest enough to admit that. It's always annoyed me when my own club's had player turnover, because you get to know a player, you get comfortable with them, start to get, and then the next thing they're going. And it's like, hang on a minute. So yeah, but no worries, Minute. Thanks for that, mate. Hopefully we'll see him play. Hopefully we'll see him. We're coming just coming up to 62 minutes. So we're coming around the time where we should expect to see some subs, Minnie. So we might see him come on. But thank you for that, Minnie. Top stuff. Nat saying hi, Joey. Top stuff, and Joey returning that same consideration. Top stuff, guys. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes as always from you guys. Top stuff. Joey saying, has Hibs done any good transfer business, Minnie? Yeah, Minnie, what's anything you know? And I want to know, Minnie, can you hear me, Minnie? Because I did ask you, any news on the manager situation? I don't know if you know, Joey, but Hibs currently without a manager. They sacked the manager, so they're on the hunt for a new manager. And so, yeah, top stuff, Joey. Good question. And Joey also saying, hi, Nat, how's you? Top stuff, Joey. Thank you, mate. Awesome. As always, positive vibes from you guys. Really, really is appreciated. Thank you. As Leeds now trying to work the ball down this near side. They come towards the byline. Can they get the cross in? Cross comes in. As Wednesday just managing to knock it away. As now Leeds pick up the pieces further up the field. Now Leeds come again as they got the possession on that far side. And now Leeds play it into the centre. Now Leeds knocking it away out to this near side. As they play the ball back inside. And attempted shot comes in. And it's deflected behind. And that's going to be a corner for Leeds on the far side. Excuse me. So Leeds with the corner on the far side of the pitch. 64 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Ball comes in. Right into the mix as a lot of the players further forward and that gone behind them. Now Leeds picking up the pieces on this near side as they come forward now towards the edge of the box. Ball attempted to cross in as it's deflected away. And now Wednesday trying to relieve the pressure as they try to play the ball out on that far side, but Leeds quickly challenging for it and win it back. Now Leeds coming forward as they now come down that far side, playing it into the centre as it's Wednesday knocking it away. Now Leeds with the possession as they win it back. Now, Leeds knocking the ball away out to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball cut back as Wednesday now challenging for it. Now Wednesday with the possession. As they kick the ball long up the field. And it goes all the way back to the Leeds goalkeeper. And now Leeds with the possession as they play out from the back. Pushing forward up towards the halfway line as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now Leeds coming forward as Sheffield challenge for it. And now Leeds play it into the centre as they come forward down that far side. As they just about managed to keep it in. As Leeds really trying to turn the screw now. As they come towards the edge of the box, shot comes in and it's wide of this near side ball post. And that will be a goal kick. Glasgow Rangers saying, hi, Gaz, I'm back. How you doing, mate? Welcome back. Glasgow Rangers, good to have you back with us, mate. Hope you're having a good afternoon. What do you think of the results so far, mate? We've got some shocks going on as Chelsea we're hearing. I'll just quickly read out what's going on in the Premier League, guys. But we are hearing Chelsea 1-0 down to Forest. The other results, guys, are as follows. Brentford 1, AFC Wimbledon 1, Burnley 1, Tottenham 4, Chelsea 0, Nottingham Forest 1, Man City 3, Fulham 1. In Scottish Premiership, Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 1, Livingston 0, St Mirren 0, and St Johnstone 0, Dundee 2. So that's how the games are going in the top of the leagues. And last time I checked, and all, I know you guys might not be interested, but I'm interested if they're still losing. Real Madrid have pulled one back now against Getafe, so they're 1-1. Come on, Getafe. So yeah, see that see Glasgow Rangers Crusaders still 0-0 in that one. Oh, that's what I'm seeing on my screen anyway. How are my club getting on? Let's have a quick nosy. Oh, Leeds now with the ball over the top as they come into the box. But Wednesday managed to challenge for it as they knock the ball out wide to that far side. So let's have a quick look. Where's my club? There we go. So Bolton still 1-1 with Derby. And Blackpool still winning against Wigan as well. So Leeds now with the possession close to the halfway line. Glasgow Rangers saying, I'm nervous, Gaz. I want Crusaders to keep our first place, but currently we're second if we don't win, and it's the 75th minute. Thank you for that, mate. Well, keep your chin up, mate. Still early in the season. The main thing is keep yourself in the mix. That's the main thing in it at this stage of the season. If you're up there at the top of the league, keep picking up the points to keep yourself in the mix at this early stage, and then hope that then you start to build on that and really get some momentum going. But yeah, I'd say main thing is keep yourself in the mix, mate. Don't be too worried about the first place just yet. As long as you guys keeping yourself in that top mix, then you're in with a chance of winning the league come the end of the season, aren't you, mate? So that's the main thing. It's a strategy, you know that. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. You guys are very knowledgeable football fans, and sometimes strategy kicks in, doesn't it? So we're about to have a substitution here, guys, for Wednesday. It's Fletcher coming off, and it's Smith to come on. So thanks for that, Glasgow Rangers. Top stuff, mate. Thanks for the update. So we're just waiting for this substitution. Joey saying, Bolton, pull one back, guys. Thank you, Joey. Top man, thank you. Yeah, Bolton 1-1 now at the minute, aren't they? So thank you for the update, Joey. Appreciate it, mate. So we're just having that substitution, guys, and we're just approaching the 70th minute. So 20 minutes remaining for one of these teams to try and grab control of this game. Minimo saying, we did our transfers early, Joey. Yeah, I thought you did. I thought a lot of Scottish clubs do that, don't they? So thanks for that, Mini. Although you still not answered my question, mate. Any news on the manager situation? As now Wednesday with the possession, worked out to this near side as they attempt to cross the ball in, but Leeds block the shot as it deflects up the field, and now Leeds with a possession. Wednesday with a possession on the halfway line as now they play a ball over the top, trying to get in behind. Leeds coming across the challenge for it, but Wednesday managing to keep possession on this near side. As now they play it inside. Now played ball crossed into the box as it's headed behind, and that's going to be a corner on that far side. So thanks for that minute. Yeah, I thought you did, but I didn't want to presume. You, as I keep saying, you guys know your own club better than me. Minimo saying afternoon, GR. Top stuff, minute. Awesome. And Joey also there with the positive vibes. Top stuff, guys. Awesome. So corner comes in. And it's that's what a chance that was. Wednesday just blasted it over the bar. That was a good chance. They've not had many chances. It's been majority of the possession and momentum has been with Leeds throughout the game. Although Wednesday have had a few opportunities, but I'd say that's the closest they've come to scoring, apart from that miss at the back post. Now Leeds coming forward as they come down that far side. Question who he's going to make the breakthrough with the deadlock. Leeds now playing it into the box as Wednesday winning it and now knocking it out wide to that far side as they now try to relieve the pressure. Playing it forward up towards the halfway line. Minimo saying Palmer subbed on for Chelsea. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'm wrong. Last night. We'll have to see. Minute. We'll have to see. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think he's. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I think. He might get some game time, but I still don't think Chelsea was the right move for him. I still don't think Chelsea was the right move for him, because even if Chelsea use him for the next 12 months or even 18 months, eventually they'll Chelsea is such a high player. They should have such a high turnover of players that I don't think I don't know. I think he may move on again in the future, to be honest, Minnie. But thank you for that. Glasgow Rangers saying, hi, Minnie. How's it going? Awesome. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. So Wednesday managed to clear their lines as they knocked the ball up the field out to that far side. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. And if you have already, thank you very much. Oh, ball over the top here for Wednesday. And it's cut out by Leeds as they managed to head it back towards goal. Now Leeds on the move down this near side. Loads of space to run into as they come forward now. Wednesday quickly trying to get players across the field as Leeds come into the box and the challenge comes in and claims for a penalty there. That was a questionable challenge, to be fair. Comes into the box. Yeah, no on the ball. I think that should definitely be a foul, I think, because the Wednesday player there has got none of the ball. He's took all of the man and none of the ball. So no, I'm completely neutral, guys. That don't make no difference to me which way this game goes. I just want to enjoy the game. But like it's was that a handball there as well? But yeah, I think that should have been given as a foul. And I would say the same thing if it was at the opposite end, guys. As I say, completely neutral in this one. As now Wednesday coming forward down this near side, ball challenged by Leeds, and it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw-in deep inside the Leeds half of the field. So nice one, Glasgow Rangers. As Leeds now with the throw-in. And so now tried to work the ball up the field, but Wednesday coming to challenge it. As now Leeds play it back towards the halfway line. Sorry, back towards the edge of their box. I'm getting confused. Back towards the edge of their box. My bad, guys. Now out to that far side as Wednesday come to challenge the ball. They're pressing from the front as Leeds now try to push up towards the halfway line, but Wednesday quickly pressing from the front. But Leeds now with a long ball over the top as it's forward up out to that far side. As now they come inside and knock the ball out wide to this near side as Leeds really stretching the width of the pitch here, trying to create opportunities. As eventually they do get the ball crossed into the box, it's deflected away by Wednesday, and Leeds challenge for it further up the field as they play it forward now, and it's a poor ball forward as it goes straight to the Wednesday goalkeeper, and that relieves the pressure for Wednesday. Joey saying Palmer gone to Chelsea, sold or loaned? Sold, mate. Yeah, he got sold. What was the fee now? I can't remember what the fee was. I can't remember what the fee was, but he did get sold. Yeah, we were shocked. Me and Minnie both shocked with that one last night, mate. We didn't see. We were both trying to debate whether he would be getting more game time at Chelsea or less, or just the same at Manchester City as he was at Manchester City. But yeah, he was sold, mate. Sold to Chelsea last night, or yesterday, should I say. Ball over the top here for Leeds as they get in behind, and he gets the shot up, and what's he doing? He's played it straight into the goalkeeper's hands, and I think he's just as annoyed with himself there that he didn't trouble the goalkeeper more. He's literally got control of the ball. He's been so focused on the ball, he's not looked where the goalkeeper is, and he's ended up just basically passing it straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Now Wednesday coming forward as they play the ball into the box, and it's deflected behind, and that will be, I think that's going to gone out for a corner on this near side. But yeah, Wednesday trying to hit Leeds on the counter attack really well there. It's actually, I think it's gone out for a throw in. So throwing for Wednesday on this near side, deep in the Leeds half. As a long ball comes into the box from the throw-in, and eventually it's headed behind, and that will be a goal kick for Leeds. That will leave Leeds pressure on goal. So thanks for that, Joey. Yep, mate. Glasgow Rangers saying, so Joey. Yep, thank you, Glasgow Rangers. Top stuff, guys. Nat saying, I'm good, Joey. Cheers. And you. Awesome. Top stuff. Nat, thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Leeds now with a ball over the top as they try to come into the box. Oh, and he's knocked it behind, but it's not going to matter anyway. I think he's going to get the offside for that. And he's protesting now. What are you doing, lad? He's protesting now with the referee about that, and he's got himself a booking. Well, that was a bit foolish from the Leeds player, Jorginho. They're arguing with the referee. I don't think he was happy with the offside decision, but it is what it is. No point arguing with the referee about it because you're only going to get yourself booked in that situation, aren't you? Maybe a little bit of lack of experience there from him. I don't know with regards to the experience with referees. And now we've got the manager going nuts on the touchline because he's feeling that Wednesday are doing a bit of time wasting here. As the goalkeeper plays the ball forward now. Both sets of players challenging for it in the centre circle as eventually it's Wednesday that come away with it on that far side. So nice one, Nat. Joey's saying, no way, shocked with that. No, Joey, yeah, we were, mate. We were very shocked with it. Me and Minnie were having quite a bit of a conversation about it last night, actually. So, yeah, you're welcome aboard, Joey. You're already aboard the one where a few of us were surprised with that one, mate. So now Leeds trying to clear their lines as Wednesday keeping the pressure on, winning it back. Now playing it out wide to that far side. Now a shot comes in, and it's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper wanting to get Leeds on the move quickly, but he's frustrated with the lack of movement from the Leeds players moving forward. Minnie saying, No, nothing happened on the manager till national break, Gaz. All right. So who's the top links, Minnie? I heard that Neil Lennon's linked with it. Is he ruled himself out now, Minnie? I heard that Neil Lennon was linked with a job, but I know that I think that didn't get positive vibes, did it, from the Hibs fans? I don't know. I know that some of the Hibs fans, the comments I've seen on social media, didn't seem too keen on Neil Lennon. And who's the other guy? Scott Brown. But obviously Scott Brown not got the experience as a manager yet. He's only just getting his coaching badges, isn't he? So I don't know. Who do you fancy, Minnie? Who do you think would be the best fit? Like I said, the two people I've heard linked with it is Neil Lennon and Scott Brown. But I'd love to know if you know more, Minnie, or who you would like to see. So we're having two substitutions here, guys, for Leeds. As Space coming on, is that his name? So yeah, it's sorry, I didn't catch the play going off. My bad, guys. Throwing on this near side for Leeds as the ball comes in. Now both sets of players challenging for us. Now Sheffield have got in behind, winning the ball back. They come towards the edge of the box as they try to get the shot off, and it's some last-ditch defending there by Leeds, but they've done what they need to do as they block the shot, pushing Wednesday out wide to this near side. Wednesday still with a possession as they cross the ball in. Both sets of players challenging for it as Leeds managed to knock it up the field. Now Wednesday winning the possession back on the halfway line as they play it out wide to that far side. Now challenge comes in from Leeds and the referee awards a foul. I'm not sure if that's going to be a throw-in or a foul there, to be fair, guys. But thank you, Minnie. Thanks for the update, mate. Top stuff. But yeah, I'd love to know who you actually fancy for the job, Minnie. Minnie also saying, yeah, Joey, he's Chelsea player now. Nice one, Minnie. Awesome. Love it when you guys help each other out with info. That's what FanDen is about. So we can all there's just so much football news, guys. So it's great that you guys share information with each other so that we can all keep better informed as we all have distractions. Minnie works regular. Joey works regular. Glasgow Rangers, I think he's still studying at college and stuff. So we're all always busy. So it's great when you guys help share information that you know, because like I say, with us all being busy, I'm sure Nat works as well. So we're always all busy doing different stuff. It's difficult to keep informed about everything. And that's the beauty of the FanDen project, guys, and the FanDen community. We can help each other keep better informed. So top stuff, guys. So we've got to throw in on this near side for Leeds, deep inside the Wednesday half. And it's, I'd say, probably maybe 5 yards from the corner flag. So Leeds now with a throw in, taken quickly as they play it up the field. Now coming forward as Wednesday come to challenge for the ball, but Leeds managing to keep possession as now Leeds on the edge of the box. Attempted shot comes in as it's blocked off, and Wednesday managed to win the possession back as the goalkeeper now just trying to run the clock down a bit as he takes it right towards the corner of the box. So we just joined us, guys. We're currently on just gone over 83 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0. Dave called it right. Looks like it's going to be a 0-0 one, isn't it? So thanks. Oh, sorry, Minnie, I missed that one. My bad, Minnie. Minnie Mo saying Leeds can't score last season. This season, they need a striker. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a good. Yeah, you're good. Good observation, that, Minnie. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they're definitely needing more in attack, aren't they? Who was the other club that was made? Oh, it was you guys that were Millwall fans telling me that. I think you guys were lacking a striker as well, that you felt you needed a striker. Millwall did do late business yesterday, bringing in a striker on loan. I forgot his name now, but yeah, Millwall did do that yesterday. So I know you guys got a striker. So hopefully you guys that are Millwall fans happy with that. But yeah, Minnie, you're right. I think that I have seen other Leeds fans expressing that about the striker issue as well. But you think they'll be able to afford a championship striker that's 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 dangerous in the Championship with the fact that they've just had some payments off the Premier League. Now Leeds playing it out wide to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Wednesday challenging for it. Now Leeds with the possession as they cross the ball in. Now Leeds with a shot, and it's well high and over the bar, and that would be a goal kick to Wednesday. So yeah, fair opinion that many. Thanks for that. Joey's saying, what was Pep thinking? Laugh out loud. Hey, Rich Paul Sports is not about, is he? You can't say that if Rich Paul's in the chat. He'll get upset with you. Sorry, guys. And if you are in the chat, Rich Paul, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing. I'm just light humor, mate. Light humor. If you're listening in the background. I got a bit upset with us last night, didn't he, about that? We weren't even having a pop at him. But yeah, watch it, Joey. He'll have Rich Paul Sports jumping on you. As now Leeds with a possession at the back. Knocked out wide to that far side. I think it's funny that Joey's just said that. Me and Minnie got scolded off him last night for not even criticising. We just said it was a strange transfer, didn't we? And we got scolded off him. So now Leeds with a possession in the centre as they play the ball forward. Wednesday coming to challenge for it. And it's now Wednesday with a possession. And they win it back, playing it out wide to that far side. It's a long crossfield ball up the field, but Leeds challenge for it as they win it back. And now Leeds can build again from just inside their own half. Glasgow Rangers saying, look, lads and ladies, 11 people are watching. Let's make it 11 likes. Thank you, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, guys, please do hit that like button. As you know, I try not to bang on about it too much. I want to enjoy conversation with you guys. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to start mentioning it more, Anna. But thank you very much, Glasgow Rangers. Top man, thank you, mate. You're an absolute star. Yeah, guys, please do hit that like button. If you're a Leeds fan, Sheffield fan, and you don't hit it, then it only means that I won't in the future when the channel becomes more busy and we continue to build the channel and the channel will eventually get more busy. Then if we don't see that fans of each club appreciate our efforts, then we'll concentrate on the clubs where fans do show that they appreciate our efforts. Because as the channel grows, we're going to be mixing it up, doing other stuff. So we will always do match watch alongs, guys. But what I'm trying to say is we maybe have to be more selective in the future when the channel makes further progress. So thank you for that, Glasgow Rangers, top man. As we're about to have another substitution here, guys, by Leeds. And it's Gray coming off. Kamara coming on. So Kamara is getting his debut for Leeds. As now Leeds with the corner on this near side. Ball comes in as it's knocked away by Wednesday. And now Leeds with a possession as they win it outside the box. And now a challenge comes in from Wednesday right in front of the referee, and that will be a foul. Glasgow Rangers say, Minute, I know what ever happened to Patrick Bamford. He seemed good a few years back. I know. I think Leeds have still got him, haven't they? Haven't they still got him? But yeah, he has gone quiet, and he was tipped as a hot prospect a few years back, but he hasn't really risen to the expectation, has he, mate? Well said, Glasgow Rangers. Now we've got a free kick for Leeds. It's about 25 yards out, guys. Very, very central. And we've got a 4-man wall for Wednesday. Ball over the top, and it's wide of that far post. And that's gone behind, and that will be a goal kick. Leeds not really making the best of that as it wasn't on target. Joey's saying, all right, already done, GR. Nice one, Joey. Awesome. As I say, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. When we mention the likes, it's more obviously to try and get newer fans to like it. I know that you guys that watch regularly probably do hit that like button, and I always, always appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Nice one, Joey. Mini saying Spurs 5-1 up. Big, any certain, big Angie. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, that's referring to the manager, in it. Certainly making his mark. Yeah. No, that's fair comment, Minnie. Who they playing today, Spurs? Can't remember. Oh, Burnley. Yeah, I think Burnley having a poor start to the Premier League season, aren't they? They're struggling since they've come back up. That'll be is that their third defeat, I think, already? So now Wednesday with the possession on the halfway line as they play it forward. Not back to where it came from. It's now Wednesday. Knock it out wide to this near side. Just to let you guys know, we are bang on 90 minutes now. 4 minutes added on time. So thanks for that minute. Cheers. Appreciate the update, mate. And eventually, Sheffield taking it towards the byline. Challenge comes in from Leeds. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Is it? No, it's a corner, I think. So corner. No, it's been given as a free kick for the challenge. So Wednesday with a free kick on this near side. 6 yards maybe from the corner flag, something like that. So yeah, one man wall. I think we're going to see a cross definitely into the box here for Wednesday. Are they going to do a smash and grab here? That's the question. As the ball comes in, it's deep and miskicked by Wednesday. Is now Leeds picking up the possession as he's challenged, and now Leeds win a free kick on that far side with the referee blowing the whistle. Minnie saying, is he not injured again? Is Bamford playing, Gaz? No, I don't think he is, Minnie. I don't think he is. I've not. No, he's not playing. I've not seen him on the thing. He might be injured. You could be right. Actually, I never thought of that. But yeah, he's certainly not risen to the occasion, has he? But I think yeah, Minnie's probably spot on with that. Maybe that's why we're not seeing him. Maybe he's injured because I've not heard anything about him since last season that I can remember. So yeah, good observation that minute. Thanks for that, mate. You're probably right. That's probably why we've not seen a lot of him. So thanks for that minute. Glasgow Rangers saying, "Oh, probably is now." You say it, minute. Absolutely, well, nice one, Glasgow Rangers. So the full-time whistle has gone, guys, and it's finished. Leeds 0, Wednesday 0. I think Dave called it at the beginning of the show, didn't he? But yeah, so it's Dave that's jinxed us today with the 0-0. I think it was last time it was Stevie last season. This season it's turned out to be Dave that's predicted the first 0-0 of the season. So well done, Dave. But obviously that's that's not an encouraged prediction 0-0. So let's quickly go to the match stats, guys, and keep comments coming. I will come to the comments very shortly. Let's quickly go and see how the game went in the first in the numbers. So let's get this. There we go. So here we go, guys. This is how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots, 16 for Leeds, 10 for Wednesday. Shots on target, 4 for Leeds, 5 for Wednesday. Possession, 68% for Leeds, 32% for Wednesday. Passes, 544 for Leeds, 255 for Wednesday. Pass accuracy, 87% for Leeds, 69% for Wednesday. Fouls, against Wednesday. No red cards. Corners, 5 for Leeds and 3 for Wednesday. So there you go, guys. That's how that game went in numbers. Let's quickly go around the grounds and see how the other results are going. Keep comments going, as I say, guys. We'll come to the comments very shortly. So here's your roundup, guys. Some of these games are still playing, but I will give you a quick roundup. So in the Premier League, Sheffield United drawing 2-2 with Everton in the dinner time kickoff. Also, Brentford now full-time result against Bournemouth. That's finished 2-2. Burnley still playing against Tottenham. They managed to pull one back. Burnley 2, Tottenham 5. Chelsea still losing 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. That game in the 95th minute. Man City winning 4-1 against Fulham. And as I said, guys, Brighton v Newcastle is the tea time kickoff. In the Scottish Premiership, Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 1, Livingston 0, St Mirren 0. Oh, wow, that was a shocker. St Johnstone have pulled it back level. They were 2-0 down at one point, but now they've leveled it up 2-2 with Dundee. So that's some comeback. In the English Championship, guys, Birmingham City full-time result against Millwall, dinner time kickoff 1-1. Sunderland 5-0 win against Southampton in a dinner time kickoff as well. And Swansea losing 2-1 to Bristol City, also dinner time kickoff. 3 o'clock kickoffs in the Championship. Some of these games still playing. Coventry City 3, Watford 3, that game still playing. Ipswich 3, Cardiff City 2, still playing. As we know, 0-0 here, that's full-time. Leicester have lost 1-0 to Hull. That is a full-time result. Middlesbrough 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2, still playing. Plymouth Argyle 3, Blackburn 0. Whoa, that's a full-time result. Rotherham United 2, Norwich City 1, still playing. Oh no, that's just come up as a full-time result. Stoke City 0, Preston North End 2, West Bromwich Albion 1, Huddersfield Town 2. West Brom still having troubles then. In English League 1, Blackpool 2, Wigan Athletic 1, still playing. Bolton now winning 2-1 against Derby. Come on, Bolton. And Bristol Rovers 1-1 with Lincoln. That's a full-time result. Burton Albion 0, Exeter City 1. Also full-time. Carlisle United 2, Shrewsbury 0. Full-time. Charlton Athletic 2, Fleetwood Town 1, still playing. Cheltenham Town 0, Barnsley 2, full-time. 1-0 to Wigan. To Port Vale, still playing. And Portsmouth currently winning 3-1 against Peterborough United. That game is still playing as well. Into English League 2, Tranmere Rovers 0, Wrexham 1, Crewe Alexandra 3, Milton Keynes Dons 1. That game's still playing. Doncaster Rovers 0, Swindon Town 0. All these games now full-time results. Grimsby Town 2, Gillingham 0, Harrogate Town 0, Barrow 1, Mansfield Town 0, Bradford City 0, Morecambe 1, Salford City 0, Newport County 2, Wimbledon 2, Notts County 3, Accrington Stanley 1, Stockport County 3, Crawley Town 3. That game's still playing. Sutton United 0, Forest Green Rovers 1, game still playing. Walsall 1, Colchester United 0. That is a full-time result. So, guys, let's quickly go into the Scottish Championship. In the Scottish Championships finished Arbroath 2, Ayr United 1, Dundee United currently winning 1-0 against Adrian's. That game's still playing in the 86th minute. Greenock Morton 1, Partick Thistle 4. Inverness Kelly Thistle 1, Dunfermline 1. Wraith Rovers 3, Queen's Park 2. In the Scottish League 1, Alloa Athletic 1, Cove Rangers 0, Edinburgh City 0, Falkirk 2, Kelly Hearts 1, Annan Athletic 1, Queen of the South 2, Montrose 3, Stirling Albion 2, Hamilton Academic 2. In Scottish League 2, Bonnie Ridge Rose 5, Elgin City 1, Clyde 0, Forfar Athletic 0, Dumbarton 1, East 5 0, Stranraer 2, Peterhead 1, and the Spartans 0, Stanhouse. As we see the results in there, and then I will come to the chat, guys. In the Welsh Premiership, it's finished Bali Town 2, Pennybont 1, Colwyn Bay 1, Haverforth West County 2, Ponty Ridge United 1, Barrytown United 0. In the Northern Irish Premiership, guys, it's finished Collerina 1, Linfield 3, Crusaders 1, Lugdal 1, Glenvon 1, Ballymere United 0, Glantorn 1, Cliftonville 0, and Larne 4, Newry City AFC 0. So there you go, guys. That brings you back up to date. If you're interested, guys, just to let you know, in Spanish League, Real Madrid still drawing level 1-1 with Getafe. That's in 82nd minute. So come on, Getafe. So yeah, as most of you guys probably know, I'm not a big fan of Real Madrid. So let's go to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Sorry, Premier League Focus saying, Glasgow Rangers, where was it? Saying, probably is now you say a minute. All right, so I read that. Thank you for that, Glasgow Rangers. Minimo saying it's so sad players who get constant injuries, but you gotta get rid of them. I'm harsh, I know. Well, I think you're right, Minnie. I think you have got to get rid of them because, especially if you're a club on a budget, you can't afford to have any passengers, can you? So you're right. It is harsh, but that's the reality of the game today. So yeah, fair comment that, Minnie. Glasgow Rangers saying ever since Rafinha left Leeds, they have been arguably quite bad. Yeah, no, that's a fair statement. I can't say, to be fair, mate, I haven't watched them enough consistently. But yeah, I'll take your word for that, mate. That could be a good point. Thanks for that, Glasgow Rangers. Glasgow Rangers also saying, and Leeds probably Leeds' problem is they didn't buy anyone any good to replace it. Rafinha, if your best player leaves the club, then you simply have to replace him. But Leeds didn't. Well, yeah, I agree, mate. You have to try, don't you? You definitely have to try. So thanks for that, Glasgow Rangers. I agree. You certainly have to try to replace him. You imagine Leeds can you imagine Liverpool letting Mo Salah go and not trying to replace him? There'd be an outcry, wouldn't there? So you're right. You're absolutely spot on with that, Glasgow Rangers. Minnie Mo saying Dundee 2, St Johnstone 0. Pleasing. Okay, Minnie. Thank you for that, Minnie. Yeah, fair enough. Nothing wrong with that yet. I'm quite shocked to see Dundee. That one was actually, I was quite shocked to see them going 2-0 up, but they are now 2-2, if I remember rightly. Where was that? Yeah, I think St Johnstone pulled it back level, but yeah, that's finished 2-2 now, Minnie. That's finished, but still a reasonably decent result for Dundee away from home, although I suspect they'll be losing from a winning position, dropping points away from home. Ben, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ben. Gaz saying, Gaz, you saw the Sunderland score. I did. Yeah, I did. What was it now? I can't. Yeah, that was Sunderland Southampton won it. What? No, yeah, that's a crazy game, wasn't it? That is a shocker, to be fair. Well done, Sunderland. What a game. What a performance from them. I wouldn't have thought that they would have smashed Southampton 5-0. Yes, Sunderland more than capable of winning at home, no problem against any team. But to smash a team like Southampton, who have recently dropped out of the Premier League, 5-0. What a result that is for Sunderland. Absolutely fantastic result. So thanks for that, Ben. Yep. Sorry, it was it was Ben. So thanks for that, mate. And welcome to the show, Ben. Minimo saying Leeds board would do my head in if I was a fan. Yeah, gotta agree with that. I like that, Minnie. Yep. Glasgow Rangers saying exactly, Minute. Yep. Think so. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be really appreciated. And if you have already, thank you very much. Billy, how you doing, Billy? Billy saying afternoon, shocking from Chelsea. We have been awful. How you doing, Billy? Welcome to the show, mate. Yeah, disappointing result from you guys. Did it actually finish? Is that how it finished? I can't remember. Where Yep, it finished 1-0 to Forest, didn't it? So, yep. Big shock that, mate. Big shock. But I suppose you've got to give the manager time to get his ideas across. Let's be honest, mate. The dressing room at Chelsea is a difficult dressing room to manage, innit? So maybe Pochettino just starting to find that out now, mate, that it's a difficult dressing room to manage. But stay to try keep your chin up, Billy. As you say, definitely shocking performance, shocking result anyway. But keep your chin up, mate. Hopefully, Pochettino can get you guys back on track. You got to give him a little bit of room for error, I suppose. Minimo saying that's a shock. Ben didn't see that coming. I know, yeah, Mini, big surprise with that result. Definitely. Mini also saying Chelsea of the last season is back, it seems, Billy. Well, possibly, but like I say, just got to give the manager a bit of time to get his ideas across, haven't you? So, yeah, thanks for that, guys. Sorry, just where were we? Just spare me a second, guys. If you notice, there is some bit of transfer news coming along the bottom there of the screen, guys, in case you missed some of the transfer yesterday. I know that most of you probably know about most of it, but I'm just sharing it along the bottom with some updates in case you guys have missed it. Where was I now? Oh, I'm quite far behind. So Billy's saying, yep, I hope Poch looks at it and puts it right in the future. We need to get going soon. Well said, yep, I agree with that, Billy. Hopefully Poch can get it right, mate. Glasgow Rangers saying, I hate all the other Rangers fans not giving Beale any time. We need to at least give him another 6 months. Remember, away back a few years ago, you would get rid of your manager every 3 to 4 years. No, that's a fair statement. Yeah, I've got to agree with that. Glasgow Rangers. I've got to be honest. Do you know? To be honest, I'm not saying that Beale. I don't know whether Beale is the right manager for the Rangers job. To be fair, he got the job on the back of working with Steven Gerrard, didn't he? But he's proven that it's actually, it's okay when you're an assistant. It's easy to be an assistant when the book doesn't stop with you, but when you're the actual manager, it's a different story. But I agree, Rangers fans do need to give him a bit of time. So thanks for that, mate. Minimo saying on the plus side, Elanga is in my football team. Sorry, Billy. Fantasy football team. Okay, Mini, thanks for that, mate. And Billy saying, no worries, top stuff, Billy. Minimo saying, if this thing keeps up with how I'm pressing it, come on, I'm pressing it, it's not responding. Why not load it? Minimo saying, fans answer to everything is sack the manager. Absolutely, yeah. Well said. Well said, Minute. a lot of fans do have that attitude. A lot of fans do have that attitude, and you have to show as a football fan, you have to show that your knowledge. It's that picking the right time to put that pressure on the manager, isn't it? But sometimes you do have to trying to calm down and remind yourself that managers need time. So well said, Minute. I agree with that. It's not always the answer. Minnie also saying, remember, West Ham fans want rid of Moyes. Look at him now. Well done, West Ham board, for not getting rid of him. Absolutely. Yep. Well said, Minute. Spot on. Another top comment there from Minute. Got to totally agree with that. Billy saying, I don't like it when people are going, sack the manager. I only call them for the manager to be sacked if it's like a constant run of bad form. Yeah, well said, Billy. You guys getting a lot of claps there. So absolutely well said, Billy. Too many fans do it, don't they? Too many fans calling for managers to be sacked too quickly. Just that, I think that's the glory hunter mentality. Minimo saying transfer window for managers. Yeah, I suppose so. Billy saying there needs to be. You could be right, guys. You could be right. Billy saying I'd love that. Well, yeah, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it? No worries, Billy. Yeah, thanks for the correction. Top stuff, mate. Joey saying defo. Oh, sorry. What's going on here? Joey saying defo something to consider, Minnie. Absolutely. You guys crack me up sometimes. Minimo saying, oh no, Dundee 2 at Johnston 2. Yeah, I think it's still a good result for Dundee, though, isn't it, Minnie, to be fair, mate? But thanks for that. Dave saying 0-0. I was right. You was, mate. You was. Well done, Dave. Although, Dave, we don't want too many 0-0 prescriptions. We don't want too many 0-0 predictions, mate. We want goals, don't we? But thank you for that, Dave. You were spot on today, mate. Dave saying cheers, guys, and all. Thank you, Dave. Always appreciate you guys getting involved. Always a pleasure. So thanks for that, mate. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Stay safe and well. Minnie Mo saying the Stevie special is back. I know, yeah. I know. As soon as I seen it. But Dave is still reasonably new to the fan then community. So we can forgive him for that. Stevie saying, did you hear that, Minnie? I didn't do Stevie's special. It was Dave. See, Stevie's trying to get himself relieved of that tag. Stevie's saying, cheers, Dave. Keep your chin up. Hope you feel better soon. Well said, Stevie. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, Dave letting us know that he's just found out some bad news about his health. So we wish him all the best. Absolutely. Well said, Stevie. All the best to you, Dave. And we do hope that it's something that can be remedied, as I said earlier. So thanks for that, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Minnie Mo saying is now known as the Dave Special. Yeah, well, that's it. First person to call a 0-0 at the start of the season gets the tag. Is that how it's going now? Dave saying, thanks, Stevie. Nice one, Dave. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Thank you, Dave. Billy saying, see you later, ladies and gents. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and stay safe and well, Billy. Always good to see you, mate. Minnie Mo saying the Spartans got beat in 7 minutes. Damn, this added on time. Okay, thanks for that, Minnie. Yeah, I don't know. I just read out the results. I didn't really notice the time frame, but thank you for that info, Minnie. Appreciate it. Stevie saying thanks, Billy. Bye. Nice one, Stevie. And Minnie Mo saying keep the faith, Billy. Well said, Minnie. Absolutely, definitely top stuff. Well said, Minnie. Thank you. Minnie Mo saying Haaland hat-trick. The Nordic meat shield is back. Thanks for that, Minnie. And Minnie Mo saying, I'm away for my tea. See you, folks. Thank you, Minnie. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Also, Thank you to all you other guys as well. I'm going to jump off now. Really appreciate it, Minnie. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Stevie's saying thanks, Minnie. Bye. Yeah, absolutely. Cheers, Stevie. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back on for there is another game. But I need to jump off and see whether I can do it. I'm supposed to have family that I'm catching up with this afternoon, but if I can't do this game, I will definitely hopefully be back tomorrow, guys, for another stream. But I might be back on. I don't know. We'll see what's happening with my family coming. Thank you to all you guys that come and got involved this afternoon. Always a pleasure. Stevie's saying thanks everyone for joining. Please hit the like button before leaving. Thank you, Stevie. Yep, absolutely. So big shout out to all you guys that have dropped in. Love the positivity from you guys today, as always. Top stuff. And as always, guys, I always enjoy your company and conversation. So thank you, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Like I said, I may be back on, but I need to find out off my missus what's going on with family coming this evening. So yeah, so that's it from me for the moment, though, guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Stay safe and well out there, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye for now.